Tim, and you're watching Pirate Garage. Today in Pirate Garage, we're going to do some modifications and upgrade my viscous coupler mounting point. So right here, I started off, me and Red, we made a couple straps, a little thin. I want something a little stronger, so I went down there and I made a template of the mounting bracket, and then I moved on to a cardboard version, and then now I'm going to get the cardboard and we're going to cut it out on this thicker piece of aluminum. I believe it's a fourth of an inch aluminum, and we're going to cut it out. Then once we're done with that, we're going to get the spacing correct and the mounting points correct, and we're going to bolt up the viscous coupler. So that's the main thing I want to do today, and we're going to do a couple other things. We're going to install a couple other really nice fancy things, like got this K-Tuned shifter I've had for like 5 years, sitting in my basement. Shift knob, 5th gear lockout, billet shifter stops, a couple little nice little goodies, shifter bushings, and a drag cartel dipstick, and a couple sensors that went bad on the dyno. So got a couple things to do today, and let's get going. Alright guys, so we got our metal plate cut out. A lot stronger than what we had before with those 1/8. The 1/4 inch is so much more solid. So we're gonna draw out these holes that we have already marked of wherever my nut certs are, and we're going to drill holes, and then on top of it, our next step is we're going to make the mounting points for the viscous coupler. So that means we're probably gonna have to cut holes here and here so we can have the viscous coupler right in the middle. That's pretty much it. So let's get to drilling. Alright guys, so after making these holes, I test fitted it, everything looks good. So my next step is I need to get the viscous coupler mounting points. I need to make holes for them so I can drill and we can mount up the viscous coupler. So this is what I had before. I can literally bend it. Well, not that strong, but it's pretty heavy. So with the 1/4 inch, it'll be a lot better. So what I did was I mounted up the bracket under the car. I put this strap that I had before. I bolted them up, and then I made some punches with my little punch tool, so it's nice and perfect, so I don't have any weird shaped drill holes because I didn't measure correctly. So just gonna make a couple of those little drills, holes, and next step would be to mount up the viscous coupler. So let me make those holes, and then most likely after that we can mount up the viscous coupler and we can see how it fits. Alright guys, so what you can see is we got this original strap that we had. So these two holes in the middle are for the viscous coupler, the mounting points for the viscous coupler. This goes into the body of the Civic, so we should be good. We might just need to see, we might need to make a couple holes right here for the viscous coupler if it hangs lower, so let's see how that goes. Alright guys, so I got the viscous coupler all bolted up to our plate. Got the plunge joint in the front. We got the solid piece in the back. So I know I'm usually backwards all the time, but everything looks really good. It has these little cutouts within the bracket, so when we get it in there, we can mount it up and then we can adjust it if we need to. So I'm going to get this in there. Also, we're probably going to have to cut a little hole for the viscous coupler, just because it will hit and rub right here. So probably do a little hole like this, and we should be good. Alright, so we're back on the plate part. So I got these bolted in. I got a washer on both sides. Just need to get them in there. Just keeping it a little loose in case I need to adjust it. It doesn't rub right here on the viscous coupler. So once this is all together, I just need to jack this center part up, and we can get this mounted front and rear, and it should be nice and solid. I just got a couple washers so we can space it out a little bit, and then I'll find out exactly how much I need. I'll get some solid washers, but for the most part, this is pretty good, pretty stable, pretty sturdy. So let's get this handled, and we're gonna mount it up. So make sure it's not touching the top, which it's not, but I still have a couple spaces, a little bit of space down here. So I'm going to put a couple spacers. Let me go get some spacers and we could mount this whole thing up, but this looks super solid. I'm going to smudge. Get this up in here. Sure. Alright, so let's drop the spacers on. Got a good amount of space right there. Alright. That's a nice amount of space. Alright. we're gonna do this side, we're gonna do the front, and we should be good. Alright, we got everything bolted up. So these are for the viscous coupler in the middle. These are bolts that go to the chassis. So it's rubbing against the exhaust, but that's going to be moved right now. So everything looks good with the spacing. This is on there. Okay. Wow, this thing's solid. I don't think this is ever going to come off again. And then we got this is coupler, and we got the drive shaft goes up. So, alright guys, so we got the drive shaft connected to the rear end with the Gravy Built Racing mount, and we got it all bolted up. It goes through the tunnel, goes into our new mounting bracket. It's clearing the exhaust over here and by a good little space. We got the ones on the ends. They are for the chassis over here too. These ones in the middle are for the viscous coupler rear mounting point, and then we got the front mounting points. This side I got one chassis bolt, the other one I got two chassis nutserts, and then we got the two for the viscous coupler in the front. The drive shaft doesn't hit the front half of the drive shaft, and we're going to mount up the front. That's next in a couple minutes. Give me a second. Alright guys, since I finished the drive shaft viscous coupler mount install, it's all one piece, all tires are spinning at the same time. So we got a couple other things I need to install. I got my K-Tuned shifter. You've probably seen 100 different types of install videos, so I'm just gonna take it out of the box pretty much. Nothing crazy. I've been wanting to install this for a while, but unfortunately my Civic just hasn't been running, mainly because I'm lazy and I have 100 other things in my road right now. So finally we got to install this thing. Hope there's a shifter in here. Paper, shifter shaft, some ends, and there you go. So, get this. I can't put it down because these are in the way, but that's pretty much the whole shifter. Let me put this together. Also have the 5th gear lockout, shifter stops, and K-tuned shifter ball. But it's probably gonna burn my hand since it's summertime. So let's see how it feels. I'm gonna have to wear gloves when I drive, but should be nice. All right, bolts off. Okay, I got those. So it's loose. Now we need to it's loose. Okay. Gotta put this new one in. This one. Simple twist on. OEM. Same thing with this. Simple twist on like OEM. Cool. Got OEM bolts, which are always better. Some knockoffs. Good thing about having a 2001 and up Civic is that everything fits OEM because the RSX, the SI, same platform. So this is solid. Oh, it's in lockout. So. There you go. Kind of loosen a couple of these up. Same thing with this. Little brackets on. Alright guys, so I got everything buttoned up, kind of did it on my own time. I got a new map sensor, I put the charge pipe back in, I put a new air temp sensor, I cleaned up some of the lines. Let's see if we could get this thing up and running right now. that's gonna get changed very soon. Nothing's rubbing, everything's nice and toy. I got LSD in the front, so of course both tires are gonna spin. Poor peg leg. Sorry. Woo! That's beautiful. Hey guys, so that's it for today. I got this thing put together for the most part. I got the front and the rear wheels running, but I'm gonna get an LSD very soon, just like Red. I do have a couple little things I need to do, such as I have a little tiny fuel leak on my return line. Just change out little things that I have stripped from this car and just put it back together, make it really nice, make it really clean. I really like my viscous coupler mount that I made, so that's nice and sturdy. I'm actually really happy. I got the shifter installed, I got a couple sensors changed, a couple sensors replaced, just went up and down. I saw a couple things that were not connected correctly, so I got those connected correctly. And I also got a donor car over here, so I could steal some pieces off of that since it's the exact same thing that this is. So hopefully we can make this car a nice semi race car, semi really fast go to the grocery market down the street, but all-wheel drive. It's the new thing that you need to do because that's where all the traction is. Alright guys, thanks for watching Pirate Garage. My name's Tim. Have a good day.